Good day, everyone. My name is Yoruba Precious. We're here to talk about knowledge management and e-learning. I'll be talking basically on intellectual capital. What is intellectual capital? This includes the intangible assets and resources of an enterprise that cannot be captured by the accounting reports, but still helps the company to achieve its set competitive advantage, or it is the value of the company's employees that still gives company's employees knowledge and skill to help them get the competitive advantage. What are the types of intellectual capital? We have three main types. We have the home capital, social capital, and the structural capital. The home capital basically talks about the competency and the knowledge being possessed by the organization's employees, while the social capital talks about the number and the quality of relationships that the employees have with each other, but not just with each other, but also with clients, suppliers, and also potential clients. You have the structural capital. Structural capital, this talks about the vast storage of knowledge about the businesses and the processes and the transactions that can be documented electronically. While we have two main types of knowledge, we have the explicit knowledge and the tacit knowledge. The explicit knowledge can be documented. This talks about the information system that are being stored through the websites, spreadsheets, handbooks, and manuals. And this information can either be structural or unstructural. While the explicit knowledge, this is more elusive. It comprises of the wisdom and knowledge from the employees, from mainly learning and trial and error. Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. My name is Rachel Luwale, and I'm here to talk about knowledge management under knowledge management and e-learning. Knowledge management can be defined as a set of strategies and practices an organization used to systematically manage intellectual capacity. Now, there are 4 steps in knowledge management. The first one, you have to identify the goal. The second one, you have to locate the sources. The third one, you have to capture the knowledge. And the fourth one, you have to organize, share, and value knowledge. Identifying the goal, as the name simply implies, simply means getting to know the organizational specific needs and helping them attain that particular goal. After identifying the goal comes locating the source. Locating the source simply means locating the source of relevant information. And there are 2 ways you can do that. The first one is expert location system, and the second one is social network analysis. Expert location system simply means expert locators use directories in which employees maintain an online profile that includes details about education, projects, etc. They can crawl through databases, emails, etc. to find relevant expertise. Social network analysis maps and measures the strength of relationship between individuals and groups represented as nodes in the network. After that comes capture knowledge. Capture knowledge simply means you have to build knowledge base and have strategies for tactic knowledge. Then we have organize, share, and value knowledge. Under this, we have organizing and sharing strategies, and we also have valuation strategies. Thank you very much.
Good day, my name is Favor Taiwo. I'm here to talk about human elements. Human elements is related to knowledge management, in that after the sources for the knowledge database has been identified, there may be obstacles because of the human element. It is known that a person's knowledge and expertise is what makes the individual valuable to an organization. Hence, employees might actively hoard information in order to remain valuable to the organization. Also, employees may refuse to share knowledge as a result of being pressured due to criticism and open correction. To prevent this, the management can introduce incentives that will help the employees understand that the management is in support of knowledge sharing. Incentives may be through monetary rewards, but this must not be too high in order to prevent employees from selling their knowledge. That is, employees may refuse to share knowledge or share complete knowledge as a result of with expectation to receive monetary rewards. It can also make employees to turn the knowledge management process to a game where they refuse to share complete knowledge or add trivial information in order to get more payments. To curb this, the management can see to it to introduce annual performance analysis where a group of people are compensated as a result of their knowledge sharing and how much they have shared the knowledge. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Adirama Yomide and I'm from the Department of ER&HRM. I'm taking the topic e-learning under knowledge management and e-learning. What is e-learning? E-learning is basically electronic means of learning. We call it electronic learning. Under e-learning, we have soft-based learning, we have hybrid learning, and we have the instructor-led learning. Soft-based learning. Soft-based learning is a learning done individually, at which you can do and pick what time you want to study. You can choose to be ahead of your teacher or behind your teacher. It's based on your own schedule. Instructor-led learning. Instructor-led learning is basically learning done with a group of people in an office. It can be done in a conference room, it can be done in a lecture room, whereas someone is putting you through what to do and guiding your studies literally. We also have hybrid learning, also known as blended learning. Course development, we have our subject matter expert. The work of a subject matter expert is the person who has more knowledge on the subject at large, who can give you more information, who has an experience on the subject. We have our instructional designer. Our instructional designer is someone who is in charge of the training program, creating the platform, creating the group, creating every other thing according to the topic you're about to take. Project sponsor. Who is the project sponsor? Our project sponsor, for example, the leader of a group who makes sure the success of the group, makes the success of the group easier for everybody, and also selects the project manager, selects the team leader, and selects every other thing, and make sure the group at point is successful. Then we have our project manager. Who is the project manager? This is someone who is in charge of the planning, the precautionary aspect, is in charge of the execution, and also in charge of the conclusion part of the project. Content authoring tools. We have our narrated presentation, for example, our PowerPoint. It gives you can make use of sounds, you can make use of your images, you can make use of map. It gives proper definition of your project in a more visualized form. Then we have our simulations. That's, for example, weather forecasting. It mimics the operation. It gives you proper detailing of what you want to do. We have serious game. Serious game is also known as applied games, and it's an interactive game that helps you learn a skill. It's a game where you learn a skill. Like, you don't just play it for fun. For example, my Beacon, which you use to teach us how to type. Then we also have our virtual reality. That's the game we play, the 3D, the HD game that makes us see things differently and clearer. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I'm here to talk on knowledge management and e-learning, under which I'll be talking about learning management system, or LMS. LMS is an informational system which is used to deliver e-learning courses, track student progress, and manage educational records. Taking, for example, the previous semesters we made use of LMS, and we saw that LMS we can use to take courses, we can use to track our self-paced learning. That is to say, lecturers will drop materials online, you can always go back to research them and do on your own personal, slow and easy learning. So LMS is like a system which is used to track student progress, because we can use to take tests, make reports, do assignments, submit, crop and edit, because some features have been made to put those things in place. Another advantage of LMS is that it is free to use without any additional cost like hardware costs. Taking, for example, offline learning, you incur costs like furniture, the AC, the markers, the microphone, and etc. So on e-learning and LMS, you can just do it at your own pace, at your own time, and your own speed.